Hi, my name is Adelgil and I'm here today to talk about a movie idea that I hope will interest you as much as it captured me. It's based on a short story initially wrote by Apuleius, which is called Cupid and Psyche. To my mind, it would be a kind of mix between fantastic and romantic comedy. Indeed, it's about a love story that took place in the ancient and antique world where God ruled over the mortal people's mind, being, and kingdoms. This is a mythological story about a gorgeous princess named Psyche. Psyche is admired and her beauty venerated in the entire kingdom. The enthusiasm is quite strong enough for people to compare the mortal girl with the famous goddess of love, Venus herself. Unfortunately, it doesn't suit to the real Venus. We found that Psyche is too much considerated by the others. As the jealousy invaded her heart, she asked her handsome son to punish the precious girl by making her fall in love with a more repulsive man that the world can know. The god decided to follow his mother's will and start to accomplish his task during Psyche's sleep. Regrettably, Cupid awoke Psyche, who couldn't see him, but it was enough to imitate Venus' son. Cupid became confused when he discovered the charming Psyche. His confusion was so big that without doing it with purpose, he pierced himself with his arrow and fell deeply in love with the magnificent but mortal Psyche. Shortly after, her parents found that no one had tried to ask Psyche's hand, so they decided to consult an oracle to know if some gods were angry against their actions. He revealed to them that she was promised to a night's monster who was waiting for her on the top of the mountain. She couldn't disapprove this god's will and she bends to this awful order. Her husband offered her everything she wanted, but she couldn't see him. One day, her sisters convinced her to kill that mysterious and creepy stranger. Her curiosity being quite strong enough to, during the night, approach a lamp of oil next to her sleepy husband, was in real the handsome and divine Cupid. Sadly, a drop of oil fell on the god who, hurt, left Psyche alone. The princess, having lost everything, while trying to find Cupid and redeem herself. During her searching, she found Ceres' temple. The demon god found her so pious and charming that he gave to her indications to mitigate Venus' hunger and jealousy. He started the three tasks of Psyche. The first was to separate the grains before evening, but Cupid sent her ants to help her. The second was to bring to Venus a piece of fleece of dangerous sheep, but another time she got some help from the god. The third was to take a piece of Prosper's beauty in a box that she must bring to Venus. This final task was fatal to Psyche, who, by curiosity and desire to become more pleasant for her husband, opened the box and fell in a hurting sleep. When Cupid found her, he couldn't wait any longer and awoke her with one of his arrows. Then he asked Jupiter to be united with Psyche for eternity, what the king of gods agreed with. Psyche, by drinking a cup of ambrosia, became immortal and had a girl with her beloved Cupid that they called Pleasure.